Well, friends, it looks like Mike Pence will not be the 2024 Republican nominee for president, but he remains a sharply and directly incriminating witness against his former boss, Donald Trump. Let's talk about that, because justice matters. Hey all, Glenn Kirshner here. So friends, I'm sure you've already heard by now, Mike Pence has dropped out of the presidential race. I know, it's quite a blow, but we're going to get through it. We're going to soldier on. Here is the latest reporting. This from CNN. Headline, Pence suspends campaign for president. And that article begins, former Vice President Mike Pence has suspended his campaign for president amid lagging poll numbers and financial challenges, vowing to help elect principled Republican leaders moving forward. This quote from Pence, after much prayer and deliberation, I have decided to suspend my campaign for president effective today, Pence said at the Republican Jewish Coalition's annual conference in Las Vegas on Saturday. Quote, I'm leaving this campaign, but let me promise you, I will never leave the fight for conservative values, and I will never stop fighting to elect principled Republican leaders to every office in the land, so help me God, Pence said Saturday. Sanctimonious much, Mike? So what did Donald Trump have to say about the announcement that Mike Pence was dropping out of the presidential race? Quote, because I had a great, successful presidency and he was the vice president, he should endorse me, Trump said, adding, I chose him, made him vice president, but people in politics can be very disloyal. What a class act that Donald is, huh? But it gets worse, friends. I watched a clip of Donald Trump reacting to the Pence announcement that he was dropping out. And as Trump was speaking about Pence, someone in the crowd shouted, "Traitor!" Trump responds by kind of laughing and then sort of saying under his breath, he said, "Traitor." And then Trump pauses and he says, he, meaning Pence, could have done what he could have done, right? There's no question. And friends, there's little doubt what Donald Trump was referring to there. He was referring to how he still is pushing the corrupt narrative that Mike Pence could have declared Donald Trump the winner. He could have simply broken the law, violated the Electoral Count Act, not counted the electoral votes for Joe Biden, and just, criminally and unconstitutionally install Donald Trump into the presidency for the second term. And Donald Trump kind of snickered at the fact that people are calling him a traitor, and he was embracing those cries that Mike Pence was a traitor because he didn't declare Donald Trump the winner over the expressed will of the American voters. But you know what, friends? You know who's going to have the last laugh? Mike Pence. And you know when he's going to have the last laugh, figuratively speaking? It will be at Donald Trump's criminal trial in Washington, D.C., beginning on March 4th. Remember these headlines, friends? From the New York Times, Trump, told it was illegal, still pressured Pence to overturn his loss. President Donald Trump continued pressuring Vice President Mike Pence to go along with a plan to unilaterally overturn his election defeat even after he was told it was illegal, according to testimony laid out in extensive detail on Thursday by the House committee investigating the January 6th attack. How about this headline from Rolling Stone? Trump told Pence, "You're too honest," when he objected to January 6th scheme. The new indictment of the former president reveals how he, Trump, attempted to browbeat his vice president into subverting democracy. That's right, and he attempted to browbeat Mike Pence into committing a crime. He attempted to browbeat Mike Pence into violating the Electoral Count Act, rejecting the Electoral College votes that clearly made Joe Biden the winner, and he wanted Pence to just corruptly declare him, Donald Trump, the winner of the presidential election. And here's the thing. When Donald Trump was caught telling Mike Pence, the problem is, you're too honest. Boy, that is a powerfully incriminating statement. Why? Because it showed that Donald Trump knew that what he was urging Mike Pence to do called for dishonesty. Indeed, it called for a criminal act, and Donald Trump knew it. So, yes, Mike Pence will have the last laugh when he's called as a prosecution witness in that courtroom in Washington, D.C. He, together with lots of other Republican witnesses, will testify against Donald Trump, and Donald Trump will be convicted by a jury of his peers so fast it will make his head spin. You know why? Because justice matters. Hang in there, friends. It's coming. It's coming. As always, please stay safe, please stay tuned, and I look forward to talking with you all again tomorrow.